All right, welcome viewers. In our previous lessons on mensuration, we looked at we recall some basic knowledge, some basic formulas on plane shapes and solids, right? Which I said they are foundation for getting a proper understanding of this topic. Now, still on this topic, we're considering this circle with this radius center. All right, we want to look at some part of a circle. We want to look at the measurement of some parts of a circle. Now, given this circle with center O, let's call this O. All right. From the center, we have a line. This is a radius. Let's form two radius like this, radii. All right. Now, this is the circumference of the circle, right? If I call this point A and this point B, AB is what? An arc. All right. AB is an arc. All right. And AOB is a sector. This arc subtends an angle at the center here. Let's call this theta. So this is the sector AOB, and this is the arc AB. All right. Now, if you observe, the total angle of the circle, right, is what? 360 degrees. So this theta is a fraction of the total angle. So if I ask you what fraction of the angle is theta, simply tell me theta over what? 360. All right. Recall also the arc AB, the length of the arc is also a fraction of the what? Circumference. You get it now? Now I can say the length of arc AB can be given by what? Theta over 360, right, of the circumference, right? And circumference of a circle is what? 2 pi r. Hence, we have length of an arc is 3 theta over 360 times what? 2 pi r. That gives us the length of the arc of this circle. All right. Now, going to the sector, you can see the sector cover a space. So we can talk about the area of the sector. All right. Also, the sector has an angle. The arc subtends an angle theta. So the angle of this sector is what? Theta, which is also a fraction of the what? Total angle in the circle. All right. And recall, here we talk about area. All right. So we'll be dealing with what now? A fraction of the total area. So the area of the sector, area of sector AOB can be given by what? Theta over 360 times total area pi r squared. All right, this is the area of the sector AOB. Now, this is when theta is given as degrees. When theta is given as radian, remember that the total angle of the circle is 360 in degrees or 2 pi in radians. All right. So if the angle theta is given in radians, we're going to be having area of the sector AOB to be given by what? Theta over 2 pi, right, times pi r square. So pi cancel this pi. We just have what now? 1 over 2 pi r square as the area of the sector when theta is in what? Radians. That is all for length of an arc and sector. Then for perimeter of a sector, perimeter of sector AOB, remember perimeter is the sum of the length of the shape, right? So we have r plus length of an arc. All right, that gives us 2r plus theta over 360 times 2 pi. That is all for this presentation. Thank you for your time. I hope you did enjoy the class. If you do, please don't waste time in subscribing to our channel. It's a subscription that gives us the morale to keep doing what we are doing. All right. So please, in our next class, we'll go straight into problem solving. All right, and we'll see how we apply all these formulas that we have recalled. Okay. Also looking at some basic why questions, and even jam questions. All right. So I hope you join us in our next class. See you in our next class. Bye bye.